It's an interesting time for business. Tariff and trade policies are dynamic, supply chains are squeezed, and cash flow, it's tighter than ever. If your business can't adapt in real time, you are in a little bit of hurt. So how do you get full visibility and adapt in real time? Over 42,000 businesses trust NetSuite by Oracle, your AI-powered business management suite. It brings accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR all under one roof. NetSuite is the #1 cloud ERP for a reason. It's your single source of truth, giving you the data and control you need to move quickly. Real-time forecasting helps you move into the future with confidence, and with AI built in, you can automate the busy work and focus on strategy. NetSuite helps you see what's stuck, what it's costing you, and how to pivot fast. If I were running a business with a lot of moving parts, I'd use NetSuite for full control over everything. Tame the chaos with NetSuite. If your revenues are at least in the 7 figures, download the free ebook, Navigating Global Trade, 3 Insights for Leaders at netsuite.com/SPI. That's netsuite.com/SPI. The perfect product launch. It's the goal for every brand marketer. High heat, fast sellout, and fans posting recipes like trophies. What do Sydney Sweeney's soap drop, Taylor Swift's tickets, and your next launch have in common? Well, they're not bought, they're bragged about. Fanfare turns your drop into a moment. Fanfare cues real fans, blocks bots, and builds launch experiences worth screenshotting. Want hype without the heartbreak? Get Fanfare's 5-step hype drop playbook with our proven success formula and make your next launch unforgettable at fanfare.io/playbook. Again, fanfare.io/playbook.
Welcome to the Smart Passive Income Podcast, where it's all about working hard now so you can sit back and reap the benefits later. And now your host. In another multiverse, he's the head chef at a fancy restaurant and has his own TV show, Pat Flynn.
Wow. So in just a couple days, it'll be 2023. And if you haven't done so already, this is a great time to obviously look back into the past of this year and just be proud of yourself for the things that you did accomplish. Yes, it's easy to look back and say, oh, I wish I did this, or I'm not where I want to be. But you did some stuff. You've got to have done something. Even if it's a small thing, it's still something. You've made some sort of progress. And that's really important. It's really, really important to be proud of that and to be aware of that and to celebrate that. So I want to celebrate with you here at the end of the year. You know, here at SPI, we launched something huge that is the All Access Pass, which hundreds of people came in during the launch, which is, again, I'm just so amazed that you are all aligned with our vision. Now, not everybody got in, obviously, but there's still, this is always going to be open now, so smartpassiveincome.com/all-access. But we didn't believe the launch was going to go that well. And that just spoke to us on the team, and we celebrated that because we got it right. We got the messaging right in terms of what was needed in the space. We stepped forward. We took a sticky sort of approach, a spiky point of view in the world of education. Online courses alone aren't enough. You need the community and you need the support behind it in order to make it work. And so we've stepped up to create that. And the All Access Pass has been very successful so far. And again, I cannot thank the team enough because this is from the community team and all of us, the marketing team, the content team, Matt and I, the operations team. We all put our time and love and our passion to serve you into this. So super proud of the All Access Pass. On the Pokemon side of things with Deep Pocket Monster, wow. I don't know where we're at the time that this episode comes out, but we are, at the time of this recording, in the beginning of December, we just crossed 425,000 subscribers. So you can check now if you'd like. Again, I can't predict the future that well, but 425,000 subs at the time of this recording, and we could be close to, if not already over 500,000. That would be definitely our best month, and that would be an amazing thing for sure. But either way, I'm just so grateful for the followers there and the community that we're building there. We have our big event that we launched tickets for next year in Anaheim, June 2023. We've had hundreds of tickets sold already. And what's awesome is that many of the tickets, in fact, most of the tickets, are an adult pass along with a child. And that's amazing. The family-centric channel and the family-friendly channel is attracting those kinds of people to this event, which is great because we're going to have a lot of fun activities for people of all ages. And that's really cool because Pokemon is something that is cross-generational. So that is a big win. The Switch Pod didn't really make a ton of progress this year. This is my invention that I made with Caleb. We both co-invented this product, and it launched in 2019. 2020 was a big year for us. And then 2021 and 2022 have been pretty stagnant. But the beauty of the Switch Pod is it's pretty automated. I mean, Caleb does a lot more work than I do. Just want to be honest and upfront about that. And he does great work, especially the one who handles most of the customer service stuff. But there isn't that much, really. And the product still continues to sell. We bought a lot of inventory in 2021, and that lasted through 2022. And we've been experimenting. We've been looking to find new means to get it in front of new people. We've run some ads here and there this year to experiment, and they didn't do very well, YouTube ads specifically. But we're going to look to, in 2023, try some new things, hopefully. And we have discussed trying to expand our product line, but there's also nothing pushing us or forcing us to do that. With Caleb and his 3 kids, we had him on the show earlier this year, which was great to get his perspective as a father of twins this year, in addition to his daughter, and just how that has been going. And just, I love him and his family to death. And the Switch Pod doesn't have to grow. It's doing well for very little work currently, and it's a physical product, which is pretty cool. Physical products definitely are more demanding, but to have it set up in this way is really amazing. And we use Shopify as our storefront. You can check it out at switchpod.co. Maybe you're late to buy a Christmas gift for somebody and you want to check out a gift for your favorite creator, switchpod.co. I'm also very proud of my kids and my family. We did a lot more this year as far as trips and such, and obviously the pandemic stopped a lot of that, but we definitely took advantage of the open sort of spaces now to be able to go out and travel. And we're looking forward to some bigger travel even next year. And I'm just proud of the kids for how well they're doing in the transition to middle school and their grades, their activities. Keone picked up trumpet and he's really, really into it. He's practicing on his own. He wants to take private lessons. And I took him to a field show, a marching band field show in the fall, which was kind of interesting and amazing to me because that same field show I used to compete in when I was in high school. So to bring my son there and then be in the stands, it like a tear came to my eye for sure, many tears in fact. But they were good tears, happy tears, and I'm excited to see him on the field at some point in the future if he wants to continue that. I'm very proud of Matt for sure. Matt, one of my best friends, CEO of SPI Media. He had a child this past year as well, and that was, I know, something that was very, very much a mix-up Wait, that doesn't sound right. No, it was definitely a child that was welcomed, but it definitely mixed things up as far as his schedule. That's what I meant to say. His schedule and just his organization, and he's handled it well. I mean, there were some rough times for sure, lack of sleep and just a lot of things happening all at once. Him and his wife just handled things beautifully, and I'm just so proud of him. And I'm excited to enter the 40s with him. We both had a birthday on December 6th this past year together, and we both turned 40, which was really cool. And I'm also very proud of the community, you, the listener, and especially those of you who have gotten involved in the community in SPI Pro and the learner community, the accelerator groups that we've had, and of course the All Access Pass. I mean, to see the progress that you all have been making and the questions that you're asking and the help that you're not just receiving, but the help that you're also offering to others. It's just such a beautiful situation. And I just can't, we're here because of you. And we wouldn't be here if you weren't, obviously, for many reasons, not just your investment into our programming and what we have to offer you, but into each other, into stepping forward to offer help when you've gone through something that somebody else is just going through for the first time, for example, and your vulnerability and showing up and being honest and talking about the hard times. I mean, that's what this is about. It's about getting through this together. It is so much easier to do that. And so thank you again. I wish I could just start naming off names, but I would be here for hours with all of you who have made progress and have gotten outside of your comfort zone. I mean, from some of you who have launched your first podcast, some of you have been in office hours, and I've seen the progress of the artwork to your first episode, to the descriptions, and just like the trial and the error. I've seen it to people who have crossed the 1 million subscriber mark in their YouTube channels. It's wild. I mean, we just seem to attract the right kind of people. And right now it's because of you. You are attracting the right kind of people too. So again, thank you. Now, one exercise I like to do at this time of year that I'd recommend you do now if you haven't done already is the start, stop, continue exercise. I've talked about this on the show a few times before. I got this from Matt and the team, and I have incorporated it into my personal life. And so there are start, stop, continue exercises that you can do for your business, but I want to have you do it for yourself. Right. And specifically just for the remainder of this episode, because I don't want to take too much time here at the end of your year. And we got a new year coming just right around the corner. And I think that this exercise will help you. And I just want to focus on the stop part of that, because this exercise is like, okay, make a list of things or think about the things that you want to start doing that you didn't do, that you know you need to do. Make a list of the things that you need to stop doing that you were doing, that you're going to make sure to not incorporate into the next year. And what are the things that did work that you want to continue to work on? And these are the kinds of exercises that really helped us in our business. I remember at one point, Matt and the team came down to San Diego. And we were all in a hotel room, and we had Post-it notes, and we were just putting them on the window. Hey, team, what are we going to start doing this year? What are we going to stop doing? What are we going to continue doing? But then, again, taking that exercise and bringing it into our personal lives, or at least for myself, has been really great. So the stop part, I just want to talk about the stop part. And this isn't going to take too long. But on the back end of this TikTok experiment and realizing just how much of a waste of time it was for me, and I'm not saying TikTok is a complete waste of time for you, but I learned after my 30-day experiment that it was a complete waste of time for me. And not even from the creator's point of view, but from a consumer's point of view. It did not provide any additional value to my life. In fact, it gave me 30 seconds of value and then left me sort of feeling empty afterwards, right? And so then I kept having this subconscious need to reopen the app to get that endorphin, to get that quick hit, and then come back again. It was almost like a drug. So the one thing I'm going to stop doing this year is stop wasting my time, just in general. I want, as I enter my 40s, as my kids get older, and I only have 5 summers left with my son, and a few more left with my daughter before they're 18 and they're out of the house, most likely, is I need to make not every second count. I mean, I don't like saying that because I don't want to have to micromanage every second of every single day, but I just don't want to do things that waste my time. That's all. I want to stop doing things that waste my time. But I also want to stop thinking that doing nothing is a waste of time. Nothing is not a waste of time. Nothing is, in fact, recovery time. Nothing is, in fact, taking a break from the thing that was so exhausting or took a lot of creative energy to refill that tank. Doing nothing is okay. I'm giving myself permission to sometimes just sit and not worry so much about the next thing that's coming, or the emails that are coming into my inbox, or the next task on my list. I'm going to stop also feeling like I have to fill every additional moment that I get back as a result of building my business in the way that I have with more work. I want to create space. And I want to wish the same for you. And I hope that next year you will offer a little space to bring SPI into your life in some way, shape, or form, whether it's continuing to listen to this podcast. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, of course. And if you'd like to join us in our community and where we're putting most of our time and effort, the All Access Pass would be where I would recommend if you're not in there already. smartpassiveincome.com/all-access. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars to get access to just one course and doing it on your own, good luck. You can pay a small monthly fee to get access to all of our courses and the community and our support and the pathways through them and our workshops that happen and so much more. And it's just like going to the gym with a whole bunch of other people who are going through that painful journey with you. And we're all going to help each other out. smartpassiveincome.com/all-access. We'd love to be here to start your year. And I'm just so grateful for you for being here. Love you. Want to wish you all the best. And Happy New Year. Cheers. Thanks for listening to the Smart Passive Income Podcast at smartpassiveincome.com. I'm your host, Pat Flynn. Our senior producer is David Grabowski. Our series producer is Paul Gregoris, and our executive producer is Matt Garland. Sound editing by Duncan Brown. The Smart Passive Income Podcast is a production of SPI Media. We'll catch you in the next session. More people dream about building their own business and being their own boss rather than retiring early. But a majority of them never even take the first steps to register the business. Why? Because starting a business can feel overwhelming. With legal forms, paperwork, finances, it's a lot. And that's where Taylor Brands comes in. Taylor is a complete business builder designed to make launching your business simple and stress-free. You can register your LLC in just minutes, keeping your personal and business assets separate from day one. And from there, you can get access to everything you need to get off the ground, from legal documents, licenses and permits, invoicing and bookkeeping tools, and even a 100-day business coaching program to help you hit the ground running. You'll also get a free personalized business plan, branding tools, and so much more. And of course, our listeners get an exclusive 35% discount to get started. Just head to taylorbrands.com/SPI. That's TAILORBRANDS.com/SPI. Stop dreaming, start building with Taylor Brands. I get it. You want to grow your business, but selling at scale feels overwhelming. You're drowning in complicated funnels, creating different lead magnets, or constantly posting on social media. And that gets exhausting fast, especially when you're trying to sell to hundreds or thousands of people. But what if you could sell at scale with a simple, powerful quiz? A score app quiz or assessment asks your audience key questions and gives them instant personalized results based on their answers. Your audience gets to know where they are now and shows them the steps they need to hit their goals. You can set up a quiz in minutes using Score App's templates and have a powerful lead magnet that'll do the selling for you. The best part is your audience actually wants to take this quiz, and you build huge amounts of trust before you even make a single offer. No hard sales, no chasing leads, just value at scale. Get 50% off the first 3 months using the discount code SPI. Just head to scoreapp.com/SPI. Again, that's scoreapp.com/SPI.